America. You wanna laugh? How about you get down with the fat guy cast? We got Corey, he bougie AF. Then we got D-Tay, he never does anything. And then D-A, he lazy. And little D, yo, he crazy. Put them together, they all fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Run it. Radio Show.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Radio Show.
Fat Guy Radio. Holla, it's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Podcast.
Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Yeah, Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast. Oh, Fat Guy. Boom, let's go.
You know, Christmas is just around the corner. I mean, less than, what, a week away now?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, a week.
Well, a little more than a week away.
Yeah.
A little more. Okay.
More or less.
And every time Christmas comes around, I feel bad for one particular person or one particular, I don't know what you call it. I don't know if you call it a character or if you call it I don't know.
A deity?
Not a deity necessarily, but it's
A
like,
demigod?
no.
Is it Hercules?
The dude that ran into your back and got stuck?
No. Rudolph.
Why?
I feel bad about Rudolph. D-Tay, I wonder if you would go with me about how Rudolph gets a bad rap, you know?
Okay.
Oh, poor Rudolph.
Okay.
You know? Oh, poor Rudolph. Oh,
Okay.
Rudolph. You hear what I'm saying? I'm saying, poor Rudolph.
Poor Rudolph. He was a reindeer, but a reindeer
Rudolph!
is just a little deer with the rain on him. I'm just playing. He's a North Pole. Hey,
Rudolph.
poor Rudolph. He's a reindeer with a red nose.
Rudolph.
Yo. Yeah. My boy Rudolph got a red nose and he getting all the O's and he's getting all the hoes. Oh, but they didn't want him to go on their toes when he slammed him in that ball.
Oh, Rudolph.
Oh,
You can tell you've been freestyling cussing.
Rudolph.
sorry.
Oh, Rudolph.
I'm trying to do it without cussing right now.
Go back
but
around. Boy, Rudolph.
Rudolph, my boy Rudolph, is the epitome of the N-word, cause everybody wanna be one, but nobody wanna be one. But Rudolph knows that he's gonna be the leader. See ya, he got the brightness, he got the shine, he got the drip. Santa gave him time to lead the sleigh in the foggy night. And now everybody Christmas morning is shining extra bright, cause the toys have been delivered by my boy Rudolph. Yeah, you know he is the winner in the winter. Whenever the fog seems to come, he says nobody needs the time. I got one light bulb on my nose. It shines so nicely. What you wanna do? Y'all hate me, come and fight me. I kick y'all game. I got more game than Sunny. Here we come again, people. You know I got that money, Santa.
Rudolph.
I'm the one on your team. I get my own vest. Everybody, no one's beside me. See, you got Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Me, I'm by myself like I'm Richard Nixon. I tell the truth, I am not a crook. I am Rudolph the big reindeer, and y'all know I'm off the hook. You know I'm off the hook. Rudolph ain't poor no more, cause I am rich, bitch. Said Rudolph ain't poor no more, cause I am rich, bitch.
Rudolph.
I'm the real reason for Christmas, bitch. Rudolph.
So yeah, I feel bad about Rudolph when it comes to the beginning of Christmas because, you know, everybody always just leaves him out. And I'm like, dude, come on. Give Rudolph some love.
Hey,
He has his own damn song. He just made
Hey,
another song.
I'm serious though. Rudolph is the epitome of the N-word because everybody want to be an N-word, but nobody want to be an N-word. Everybody hated Rudolph until it was time for Rudolph to come and shine and say they asses. And next thing you know, everybody want to be on Rudolph's dingling.
Yeah,
but he's like, nah, y'all can eat my dingleberries. It's all good.
Yeah. And reindeer have dingling.
They probably got big dinglings. I'm still not understanding.
Dingleberries, DA, dingleberries.
I'm still not understanding how Rudolph don't get love to y'all though. He got the whole song. What was he left off the reindeer list and had to come pick up a broken down Santa?
The only thing Rudolph gets is that song. He doing all the work. Is his nose. Come on, DA. Don't you
but there's other reindeer though.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
I
the
saw Rudolph
reindeer
last
is
week selling
following.
crack on the corner of Slauson.
Yeah.
You saw the other reindeer or Rudolph?
Rudolph selling crack on the corner of Slauson. He said, "Oh, this is my side hustle, though."
Slauson is Crip territory. He would get shot in that red nose.
Yeah, because his nose is red.
that's how hood Rudolph is. He said,
Hood
"With the red,
Rudolph.
I'm the only blood in the Crip neighborhood moving work. Like that's it."
Nah. I'm not
it.
jiving with that.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I'm not jiving with that.
But Rudolph here on Fat Guy Radio Show, baby boy, you get much love.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, so you're seeing this, and it may get cut off at any time because when we start talking, that's the part YouTube and Vimeo and the other streaming services will allow us to give you. So once we start talking, I'll just go away and then I'll be back when we go to another commercial, and you'll hear me say the same thing over and over. So it's not our fault. It's just the best way for us to keep the peace, because we're peacekeepers here on Fat Guy Radio Show. And so, yeah, that's where we are. And that's why this is going on. So now I'm like you, just waiting for, the show to come back on or to start or wherever we are in the middle of the program. And
from the BDB Radio Network studios, this is Fat Guy Radio Show featuring Corey Blaze with Daniel Taylor and Doug Andrew. Counting the hours until the buffet opens, here's our host, Corey Blaze.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcast in over 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fatnatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home for Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. He lost his phone and lost his wallet, but Alicia Keys was still in his hands. From Reddick, Florida, that's Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
I know some BS is coming. You start giggling. You get him, Alicia Keys. You gonna give me some dildos. Go.
When he was younger, at Christmas dinner, he was asked if he ate yet. He replied, "No, I'm 6." From Romance, Arkansas, that's Doug the D. Andrew.
Holla.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, it wasn't, but it was funny because
that was good.
Listen, radio, new people out there at radio, don't laugh at the joke before you deliver it. I write this stuff like 5 weeks in advance, and I be cracking myself up reading. I got one good one that I can't deliver until Afterburn for DA. It's an Afterbird one. I got to do it on Afterbird. All right. And I'm your host, Corey Blaze, who's a nightmare dressed like a daydream.
Ooh.
From Meat Camp, North Carolina.
I like that. I'm a
Thank you. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments on our live stream. Tweet us your comments to Fat Guy Radio Show. Use hashtag Fat Guy Radio Show. We may read them on the air. You're also welcome to slide in our DMs before, during, and after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all social media. Today's show is brought to you by our swag merch store. Open now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. T-shirts, mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, all available. They make a perfect gift and even perfect way to start your New Year's. Shop now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. Welcome to the show. Whoa, everybody, everywhere. The Christmas holiday is coming up closer and closer. It's nearer and nearer every day. I had a thought that I'm not going to be in I'm not going anywhere for Christmas. So I can't go anywhere for Thanksgiving. But if there's,
do you go anywhere anyway?
No. If there was one place I wanted to be, I thought about this. DA's house. And the reason why is because he's got itty bitties. But
what you talking about my Johnson phone?
I thought you was talking about your boobies.
I didn't say itty bitty.
They ain't itty bitties, bro.
I said itty bitties. You got the little people, the little fellas, the tiny fellas.
Oh, they ain't that little, but yeah.
But
true.
But dude, Christmas time for that age is magical.
Eyes light up.
Or it can be magical. And then I thought back on conversations we've had about Christmas in the DA house, and I don't think it's that magical.
It is, because Christmas isn't spent here. It's spent at the grandparents' house.
So that's why, do you have like any decorations outside? Did you even put up a tree? Did you do anything like that?
We have lights hanging outside.
Now here's the ultimate question.
They say Black Jesus.
The ultimate Christmas question, DA. Do the kids still think there's a Santa, or have they ever?
See, here's the thing. My oldest is 3. He's not old enough to know about Santa, but when he is old enough, he's not going to know about Santa. He's going to know about him.
You're not going to give him the magic of Santa?
I'm going to tell him about Santa, but I'm going to be like, yeah, people believe in this dude that flies all around the world and delivers presents. No, that's my hard-earned money that's putting presents underneath that table.
Maybe we should have put out an alert for anybody listening to this show with kids in earshot.
That's BDB's issue, not mine. I don't get the emails.
All right, can you stop?
Yes.
I've already got my ass reamed for your comments last week.
You probably get your ass reamed.
Can you
by
please?
Choice.
I don't want any more emails, DA. I don't want any more emails. I know what you're doing as I sidestep. I know exactly what you're doing. You Krampus. I know
what
exactly.
Did I do last
you're
week?
doing your best to get fired because you don't want to do the show anymore. That's what you're doing. I see the writing on the wall.
I ain't got nothing on my wall.
It's on my wall.
Oh, well, quit living in the hood.
Because when the S hits the fan, it comes all in my face. I take it to the face all the time.
This is a very sexualized
Nevertheless,
Thursday show.
DA, that magic of Christmas to your kid, that's more for you too, man. There is nothing great.
Look, I never believed in Santa, and Christmas was magical because, look, I'm about to open my presents. I put my list together months in advance and gave it to my parents in like July.
You
gave
your list to your parents. You never mailed your list to Santa?
No, because when I asked my dad for a stamp, he said, I ain't mailing this crap. What you want? Give it to me.
See, when AJ when the kids were little, Christmas was magical.
I'm sure it was. Because probably dressed up as a cat.
Because when I was a young warthog, Christmas was magical for me.
Oh, we didn't do it that time.
I was a young warthog.
He doesn't know where the bay is. I can see it.
I experienced the Christmas magic. My parents didn't even decorate fully until we were snuggled in our bed with sugar plums dancing in our heads.
Oh, they decorated at night.
And then they decorate at night, and we wake up in the morning, and mom's got bags under her eyes, and dad is sleeping in his chair because they were up all night making Christmas for us.
So check this out. My dad was born and raised in Detroit, and he's up there in age. He's a little older. He's over 70. And one day he just thought it was funny. He said, "Hey, son, you want to see Santa?" And he showed me a news clipping of a man dressed as Santa that was breaking into homes, and he was shot dead on a roof. I was like 5. So yeah, I never believed in Santa.
Oh, holy night, the
it's not
stars are brightly shining. Oh, God dang it!
There goes Santa again.
So if you flip the A and the N in Santa, it becomes Satan. So
Okay, listen.
I don't
look
want to
it,
bring
listen.
my
You're-
kids around that
you're-
energy.
You're probably the same person that doesn't believe Biden won Georgia, even though he's won it 3 times. Listen, DA, I thought about your little bitties because I'm like, the Christmas magic is so much fun. Yeah, 3 is a little young, but dude, when they hit 5 and 6 and that magic and them sitting down and writing them crooked ass letters you can't read. And I used to take AJ to the mailbox for Santa's letter. They had a mailbox in the mall where you could take your kid's Santa letter and drop it in the mail, and he'd get it. And it was
They burnt those.
They burnt.
They burnt all those letters.
Yeah, they
Oh,
would
DA,
use this kindling.
DA, just so you know, if you flip the A and the N, you don't get Satan. You get Sat.
Wait, hold on.
You get what? What do you get?
Satan.
Yeah, the A and the
If you flip it, you said you flip them. You didn't say if you move the N to the end to the end of the word. You said
That's
you flip
facts.
the A and the N, you get
got me.
Satan.
You got me.
That's why
mean-
your Christmas ain't got no magic.
No.
That's
Actually,
why.
You get
I rebut.
Satan.
I rebut because if you flip it, the A is still gonna be an A and the N.
It's gonna be Saatn, so it's Satan.
Say it again for me, DT.
Satan.
Oh, okay. You also got to move the T. I'm just sitting here looking at it. I'm like, wait. hold
All
on.
you have to do is move the N to the end.
And this DA is why you will.
That's what I said.
This
No,
is
you
why-
said flip. That means replacing the A and the N with each other.
See
That's
what the
you do with
holidays
flip.
already doing? It's causing people to fight. We're good buddies. We were at each
Hey,
other's
don't make me
house
call
the other
Satan.
day.
I'm gonna call Satan on you.
He's already in the show. He's wearing an Indian hat.
DA, this is why your ass will always forever work for BDB Radio Network, because you can't spell even when you try to misspell.
Also, what you're saying is the quality is that of a misspelled word.
What I'm saying is that I wanted to be at your house for Christmas because I figured there would be some Christmas magic. But clearly, I was wrong. I'm missing the Christmas magic. Around the Christmas time, number one, I ain't feeling my Christmas spirit yet. But around Christmas time, when the kids were little, that was as much fun for me as it was for them. Making that magic, making the just seeing their faces and then getting pissed off as they got older when they unwrapped their gift and they were disappointed. When your kids learn the disappointment emotion and they display it after opening up a Christmas gift, you just want to punch them in the throat or the stomach.
What was the one gift that you remember them being unhappy about?
AJ wanted a remote control car. He got a remote control car, but he also got a car that wasn't remote control. He opened the one that wasn't remote control first, but it was like a little, I think he still has it. It was like a little truck that you put these little Nerf things on, and then it had like a button you push and they blast off and they shoot off the truck.
Also, it's more like a Nerf gun than a truck.
No, it was a truck. It was
It's like a missile launcher.
When I get home, I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it up on our Instagram page. It was like a missile launcher built into a truck.
Yeah.
And the truck had wheels.
And the truck had wheels. All of
Did
that.
it have 4 or 18?
It had 4 wheels.
Oh, I'd be disappointed too. A
So
truck
he-
needs more wheels.
He opened that up and he was disappointed. And I love that little high yellow kid. But when he has disappointment face, he's like me. He can't hide it. I mean, he turned the whole room, the whole Christmas spirit gray because he was so damn disappointed. And then he felt bad and went on an apology tour around the living room when he opened 2 gifts later when he opened up the remote control car.
I mean, that's just kind of your fault, though.
It is my fault. What?
Because you should have placed the truck deeper in the presents so he gets to that one first. You want to start off with the most exciting or leave the most exciting for last.
If I would have placed the present deeper into the tree, it would have messed up my decorations. Have you not seen my Christmas tree? All the presents are right there out in the front, and he just works his way down in a row.
So the presentation's better than the happiness of the child.
It's not my fault. The thing is that I wanted, if I was to go anywhere this Christmas, I would want to be around some young people, some itty bitties, because that are experiencing the magic of Christmas.
Well, we can kill the fatted calf for you, but I don't know if it's going to be enough food.
Fall on your knees.
I ain't doing that, though. You going to be doing that if you're coming over to my house for Christmas.
You ain't going to be there. You just said you're going to grandpa and grandma's house because you want to give the Christmas spirit.
Because my mom, she decorates, she goes all out, she does all that.
Okay, so you're not, even when the kids get older, you're not going to take them to see Santa in the mall?
Hell no.
Oh, man.
What?
Because they're all white.
Yeah, ain't no
Santa's
black
in the mall.
Santas here. If I find myself in Detroit, Michigan on Christmas, I'll take them to the mall.
Some people
with a gun.
think the Easter Bunny is white. Some people think the Easter... That was ricocheted. Some people think the Easter Bunny is white, but bunnies come in all shades and sizes and colors. It's just an adaptation representation of Santa. It's
The
not
Easter
the true
Bunny
Santa.
is Mexican, man. It
Easter-
reproduces like crazy.
First of all, those ain't chocolate eggs. That's rabbit poop.
You guys are just ripping the magic out of all the holidays, and I love it.
Email
And the
BDB.
Tooth Fairy only sells your teeth for crack.
I thought she sold it for meth because she's using our teeth to replace hers.
Ooh,
Meth
maybe.
mouth.
That's a good theory. You know a lot about meth. But nah, and honestly, I never was really disappointed about my gifts on Christmas because I pre-opened all of them.
You shook them? Did you do the shake?
No, I opened the bottom of them and then tape it back. If you just peel a little piece off, you'll see what it was.
You should
and
get
put it
cold.
back.
You were a horrible kid.
Question as we're coming up on a break, fellas.
Yes.
What is the one present or person who used to give the same present all the time? Like, what present did they give you that you wish they would still give you this, like, now that you're older? As a kid, you always got these type of presents from this person, and as you gotten older, they stopped giving those presents, and now you wish that they would give you that kind of present.
Well, it's my mom and my dad, and they would give me draws. I don't buy draws. Like, majority of them have holes in them. And it's like, they're so expensive. When I look back at all the draws and socks they've gotten me, that was more than the PlayStation 5.
Bro, I'm with you. My grandmother used to give me every Christmas a couple packs of socks and a couple packs of drawers, and then like 1 or 2 outfits every Christmas growing up. Like, my dad was the one that got me the toys and everything. My grandma always got me suited and booted and got me fresh socks.
Because
drawers
they
for the
know
year.
what you really need.
Exactly. And I used to be like, oh, Granny gives the worst gifts. And as an adult now, I'm like, Granny gave the best gifts. And I need her to give me some more than gifts. Now she gives me $50. And I was like, Granny, this ain't going to buy me for 1 pack of drawers. Like,
Not even.
like,
And you get the
how
one
about you
with
just-
the separate pee hole.
Exactly. And those cost $35 a pop. And I'm like, Granny.
$34.99. Detail, you're getting more for Christmas. My gift that I wish I still got was from my grandmother as well. My grandmother used to take a $5 bill and put it in a Christmas card and give it to us. Now, why that was so special is because, as we've alluded to, I've not always been this Corey Blaze you see before you. We grew up not as privileged, if you will. So knowing that grandma giving that $5 to all of the grandkids, I think there's like 20 something of us. Grandma giving out that $5, we knew that the Folgers can on her bookshelf was empty because all year leading up to Christmas, Grandma would put change in this old tin Folgers can. And we knew a couple of weeks before Christmas, some of us inquisitive grandkids would always go to the bookshelf, shake the Folgers can, and if it was empty, we knew we were getting $5 for Christmas. And here's the thing. All the way through our adult years, Grandma always did that $5 in the Christmas card. Even to this day.
That's sentimental.
That was great. And that's the Christmas gift that I would want. Not socks, not toys. It was at $5 because I knew that $5 was built up over the entire year in that Folgers can.
And Grandma did two things too. She stopped. She gave y'all, the money for Christmas, and she stopped y'all black asses from robbing her.
That's
'Cause
very
they would be
true.
like robbing from each other.
Yeah, break yourself, Grandma.
Did you steal Grandma's money? We getting that at the end of the year.
Even though
Come on, just wait.
Even though our crackhead cousin did steal it one year and nobody got $5. All right,
See?
folks, we're going to take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back.
Wearing a mask every time that you are out in public, even if you do not feel sick, is critical to slowing the spread of COVID-19. It's important to wear and care for your mask properly. Your mask should fit snugly and fully cover your nose and mouth. When you take off your mask, avoid touching your face. Store it in a plastic bag when it's not in use, and be sure to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer before and after touching your mask. Let's all do our part to slow the spread of COVID-19. Mask up, Arizona. To stop the spread of infectious diseases, we all need to do our part. When you feel sick, stay home. Avoid going to work, school, or social events. One infected person can spread germs to many other people. Stay home and rest when you are sick. Your friends will thank you, your coworkers will thank you, your classmates will thank you. Do your part, stay healthy, but if you are sick, stay at home. To stop the spread of infectious diseases, we all need to do our part. Wash your hands after coughing or sneezing, using the bathroom, and before and after preparing or eating food. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. If soap and water aren't available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Washing your hands is important because it gets rid of germs and helps prevent them from spreading. Do your part. Wash your hands thoroughly and often.
Wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
And now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
Ladies and gentlemen, Walmart.com has the perfect gift finder. The holidays are right under our noses. Even with social distancing protocols, giving a gift through Walmart.com is an easy way to still make the holidays bright and fill the hearts of the ones you love with joy. That hard to shop for person in your life, the Walmart gift finder will make it easy for you. Walmart also has your holiday meal needs available for pickup or delivery. Walmart has it all for you to have a safe and happy holiday. Shop Walmart and get started at FatGuyRadioShow.com. Welcome back to the Shody Whoa Whoa Whoa. Boys, there is something that a lot of people are talking about, and you know how I don't necessarily like to get in on the things that everybody is talking about.
Oh, I love it. I love giving my opinion on hot topics.
And I'm glad because I want your opinion on this. So let me set this up. Tom Cruise was caught on tape on the set of filming Mission Impossible 4000 or whatever it is, that if you remember was also shut down for production at the beginning of this pandemic for safety reasons. And so Hollywood has been slowly getting back into production of TV shows, minus large audiences. I've mentioned that The Masked Singer has a virtual audience, and they CGI in audience members, and they cut in audience members' reactions from previous shows. So
that is so corny.
I think it works, even though when the audience is clapping, it's never on beat. But nevertheless, Tom Cruise is overseas filming Mission Impossible, and they have some very strict COVID protocols. And according to some reports, 2 employees or 2 crew members broke that protocol, and Tom Cruise busted them and went on this curse-filled rant. And I have the rant for us here because I want to get your honest opinions on his rant. Now, he's ranting about the fact that these crew members broke COVID protocol. We don't know what it was. Some reports say that they were close by each other, less than 6 feet with no mask on, looking at a monitor. Others were saying that they were just not wearing masks. Other reports are saying that they were just close together, or that they touched something that they weren't supposed to touch. Whatever it is, it set Tom Cruise off. And this is his rant.
We are the gold standard. You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs. I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too. And you too. And you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies.
Now, if he sounds a little muffled, it's because he's screaming through a mask, of course.
And the person recording is probably recording from their pocket.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. And I'm not going to lie, I had to take this audio and I had to scrub it up a little bit because it was definitely someone that was sneaking recording this audio, because it wasn't posted by anyone in particular. It was sold to the rag, the Sun, which is like the equivalent of the Inquirer here in the States. The Sun overseas. So let's go on. He's got about another minute.
You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. The future of the industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone. That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here. That's it. That's it, guys.
So he goes on this rant, and of course, it immediately goes viral. We played the entire thing. Not all media has played the entire rant, but they broke COVID protocols, and I'm interested to hear, before I share what I feel, I'm interested to hear what you guys feel.
DJ, would you like to lead?
Sure.
Honestly,
I don't think he's wrong. Honestly, I don't think he's wrong. I don't think he did anything mean or bad or anything. They're filming a movie. this is a pandemic and everything. There are protocols. It's the same thing as if you went into your regular number job and you did something that was strictly forbidden by the rules. Like, it was something that was already told to these people not to be doing, and they did it. I mean, he yelled and everything and cursed them out and whatnot, but he's giving them a second chance. He said, look, if I see it again, you're gone. He could have just said, you're gone right now, first and foremost, and then no ifs, ands, or buts, they couldn't have done nothing. Like, he's saying, hey, we have an opportunity here to actually do something and everything, and we're not going to shut this movie down. I just need you guys to actually. And then, as you notice, as the rant went on, he went from yelling to just like, "Look, I'll go with your reason, and if you can't be reasonable, like, you're gone. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Like, he kind of calmed down at the end. I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
Yeah,
I just think because. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, finish.
No, I was gonna say I just think because it's Tom Cruise. And, like, he's known for going off the handle sometimes. People are blowing this out of proportion.
Yeah, and I was going to say, this is going to be a boring-ass segment because I agree 100% wholeheartedly. Like, they're making a big-ass deal about this. I mean, Tom Cruise is probably going to make, what, $30 million off of this movie? More or less.
What does the numbers have to do with it? What does the money have to do with it?
If it gets shut down, he ain't making that money. He's not working. This is his livelihood. So you peons might be making roadie whatever, but industry needs to keep moving. I need to keep making money.
But you do realize that if the Hollywood is looking at the making of that movie as one of the first movies back in production in the middle of this pandemic. So if he gets shut down, that's not only going to affect his pocket and the crew members of the people that the crew members of that movie, it's going to set a precedence for other movies that are still waiting in the wings to go into production. So what he's saying is that we're setting the standard. It's just like the NBA bubble. The NBA bubble was the first professional sports that was able to navigate it successfully and complete their season. And if they would have failed in that, it would have most likely affected every other type of sports because all the other sports were looking at how the NBA league did it. So I believe that Tom Cruise is stating we're setting the standard. Don't F it up for not just us, but for everybody.
Just today, I saw pictures of Coming to America 2. Eddie Murphy dressed up in the barbershop and everything else. What's this movie, Fast and the Furious?
Mission Impossible.
If Mission Impossible 5
37
gets shut down, I don't think Coming to America 2 is going to get shut down unless there's a huge outbreak there. So, I mean, yeah, he could be being a little dramatic. Not everything is riding on Mission Impossible. Because, look, if everybody does get sick, he might have just crossed Xenu, and that's why he's being punished by his god.
Oh, you're doing the
Scientology. I think the funniest part of this whole rant was how he said. The funniest part of this whole rant to me was when he said, "There's people who can't put food on the table and pay for their college education." Like, bro.
And one thing that kind of pissed me off. One thing that pissed me off, he was emphasizing the wrong words.
He was okay. Now, do you not feel that this was now some people are saying, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here for the sake of the conversation. Do you not think that this was a high and mighty, overly worked, maybe tired, mega celebrity that was needing to blow off some steam, and he just saw those two Nimrods in the corner, and he, like I do to you guys before the show sometimes when I've had a bad day, I just fire off at the first person possible.
It's usually me. It's never DT. He does not know what you're talking about.
No, you know what? If you were ever on time for call, you would see DT get it. But nevertheless, do you not think that this is just a celebrity that was visual, that is just blowing off some steam and being a spoiled little celebrity?
He's the same one that was jumping on Oprah's couch. No, he's dramatic.
Yeah.
He's dramatic and full of little man energy, so he's good.
Now I'm going to tell you.
That's the thing. Is like if you know that's how your boss is, then why piss him off?
Maybe they didn't know.
You know that's how. If you know that's how your boss is, you know your boss is anal and likes anal. Like, why piss him off?
It's because look, and we're taking it personal now. I'm pulling back the curtain because visually Corey's rolling his eyes and looking at me crazy.
I am not even looking at you. I'm just making eye contact with the screen. That's all.
It doesn't
I'm doing.
matter what happens that given day. Tom Cruise would have went off if a bagel dropped on the floor. That's the poppy seed. Poppies are low in accumulation in the middle. Like anything would have set him off.
Poppy seed.
Exactly. He would have been like, "How dare you fall on the floor? There are people who can't pay for the college education."
Exactly. So I don't think maybe he just needs to blow off steam. But again, if his movie gets shut down, he's not getting paid, and that's all this boils down to.
I will tell you this: I would totally do this rant. I want to do his rant with people that I feel this. And you know what? When I heard that he did this rant, something in me just wanted to applaud. Finally, somebody is saying it. Because, dude, do you know how many people I see that understand what this pandemic is doing to the world, and they still won't adhere to the smallest little thing of wearing a mask, wearing it properly, and continuing to wear it? I could blow up somebody's spot right now, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep what little Jesus I got left. But this Tom Cruise rant has been my inner spirit for the last 3 weeks.
That's how long this rant's been out that long?
No, this is my inner spirit coming to life, DA.
Oh,
he's saying this rant is so good that it went back in time and caught Corey 3 weeks ago and said, "Hey, put your trust in me."
If we were all in studio, and we had strict COVID protocols right now, and one of you violated that protocol, even as in a jokingly manner, I would Tom Cruise your face. I would Tom Cruise your face immediately. Because you're not just putting, for the sake of your joke, you're putting my life and the lives of other in danger for your sake. I would Tom Cruise your ass so quick. So I agree with Tom Cruise and everybody that's saying he was over the top. Look, folks, this thing is killing people. People are dying these days that they died before. And they probably wasn't going to die if it wasn't for COVID. Follow the protocols.
The people saying that are white people who don't believe in COVID. And when a white person who actually believes in COVID is being like that, they're like, "Oh, he ain't one of us."
And now, if you don't believe that this COVID stuff is real, let me show you my phone logs of how many people that I know and how many friends I'm talking to that are crying because they're trying to raise money to bury someone that died from this thing. I would have Tom Cruise you the same way if you have safety protocols around me and you're not following me. I've been living this exact rant for the last 3 weeks. There's a Masked Singer clue in this. 3 weeks. Okay, I'm glad y'all agree with it. I thought we were going to have a little bit more of a dialogue on that, where one of you were going to say it's just him being an overambitious actor and blah blah blah.
Well, there is another theory that it was fake.
Yeah, to sell the movie, because nobody was talking about Mission Impossible 7 before
I didn't know
this.
about it. I didn't know about it. So it could be a publicity stunt. And now all the pro-maskers who outweigh the anti-maskers probably are going to be like, yeah, go support Tom Cruise. Forget the Scientology and him tying up and Katie Holmes.
Joe Biden didn't win Georgia. Yeah, I understand those people, what they say.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, that could be it too.
That's very true. All right, let's take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills. I got a really, really bad question. I'm gonna ask the question on the other side of this break, but it's gonna make me out to be a horrible, horrible individual. I'm gonna be as bad as a person is, like DA is to the leaders of BDB Radio Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
really like to hear. Fat Guy Radio Show.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. The Home Depot has more ways to keep your spirits up and the stress down. With free delivery for thousands of online eligible items, free curbside pickup for over 30,000 eligible items, and gift cards for that handy person in your life. All this can be done at the Home Depot. Shop today by starting at FatGuyRadioShow.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Welcome to the show. For those of you that are just joining us on our live stream, I am your host, Corey Blaze. That macaroon sitting right there is Doug the DA Andrew.
DJ raised his hand, so.
And never have I ever wanted to walk up and just give R2D2 a big old huge kiss and a pucker. That's Daniel D. Taylor.
What's good?
That's my R2D2. How to do? Oh God, sorry, I stirred that pot up. All right, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen,
that's chewing tobacco.
Was that Chewbacca?
That is not. His name is not chewing tobacco.
What is it?
His name is Chewbacca.
Okay.
You are such a hunted brown bear.
Chewbacca. That sounds stupid.
Chewing Chewbacca. No, his name is Chewbacca. Not chewing.
He said that's chewing tobacco.
Not chewing.
Chewing tobacco.
I thought that was his name.
You are one country. You know what, DA? You grew up in Tucson, but you country as hell. You do realize that, right?
Have you been to Tucson? Tucson's pretty country.
Tucson ain't country. Tucson is Sonora.
It's the trailer park of Arizona.
Yo,
Today is when we learned the DA actually married his cousin.
yeah, DA. hey, honey, I understand that movie about that flying saucer thing is coming on real quick. We gonna see that big hairy tall fool. What his name? Chew Tobacco? Is that what his name is? Chew Tobacco? We gonna see Chew Tobacco. He gonna walk around going, I know that's what he gonna do. Chew Tobacco. That's one of my favorite characters in that flying spaceship movie. I'm Doug the DA Andrew, and I married my cousin twice over, 3 times removed, but my brother's sister doesn't understand that my mother cousin was the one that actually performed the ceremony down at the pond where I used to skip rocks while I was trying to make out with my third wife, 4th cousin, 7 times removed with my uncle.
I had to do a lot of math.
That was a lot of math.
I muted the whole damn board. You see that? I muted the whole damn board. Nevertheless. All right. I have a question. I'm just going to put it out there. Boys, let me finish this, and then you can berate me if you will.
I love berating you.
Okay, Jesus. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here.
That's the alfalfa.
No, it's not.
That's Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Boys.
Oh, it is.
How do you tell your friend's guy that his girl is ugly? Now listen, the reason why I bring this question up is because they filled my social media with posts of them, but she's ugly. They play the role of a hot couple, but she ugly. Pictures of them on social media, them being out to dinner. She should be eating out of a bowl on the floor because she ugly. Every social media post that my boy posts up is about how beautiful she has made his life, but not how beautiful she is. Why? Because he know she ugly.
Are you finished? Look, ugly to who?
She's not appealing to the eye. She's not an attractive individual. Her head is big. Her jaws are real droopy like the cartoon.
To you, she's probably so beautiful to him. He's adorning her.
Why has he never said how beautiful she is? He always says how beautiful she's made his life. Not look at my beautiful girl or look at how hot she is. It's how beautiful she's made my life. That to me tells me that he knows she ugly.
Oh, so I misunderstood. In that instance, you don't need to.
Exactly. Yeah. If he already know, then you don't need to say anything. But
I
also
feel so
going
bad.
piggybacking off of piggybacking off of DA.
You gonna Corey back?
backing?
Yeah, Corey back.
Corey backing off of a DA.
Please,
Look at me coin and stuff.
Please, Corey back.
If he's posting pics and everything and acting like a hot couple with her, like
Lots of pics.
he don't need to say in his post how beautiful she is. He don't need to say it. That's it's
he
not,
knows.
it's not his place. It don't matter if he knows or not. He doesn't need to say it. Just like he doesn't actually have to post anything about her at all.
It's always about now, and I think the reason why it's always about her because he's one of those dudes that then lost. I've talked about these guys on the show ad nauseum. He's one of those dudes that then lost himself in his girl. Then he has no identity whatsoever. So everything is about her. Everything is. I'm at work. I'm at work. I can't be away from her for 8 hours. I'm thinking about her. We're on the phone. I'm talking. We're in the car. She's driving him with an ugly face. She's driving him. Driving down the street. People probably wonder what the hell is a pony doing driving a Kia.
Yeah. So a pony driving a Kia.
I'm sorry, I was really wrong. I'm wrong for this. I told y'all this was gonna make me look bad, but
you did say she have a big head too.
She has a huge head.
How's her body? I see what he did there.
Huge head.
How would you write that as a title? A lot of U's.
No, dude. Look, how would you rate her body?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a Twizzler?
Mm-hmm.
Straight with maybe a curve or two here. But she no ass. No hips. Just look like, she was born and then she was born, the head came out, and then the doctors just pulled the rest of her out and just straightened the rest of her body. And she was she's a popsicle. She's a lollipop. She ain't got nothing but a big old huge dome head and a body. I mean, there's nothing there.
I have a question.
If he ever heard this, he's gonna know exactly who I'm talking about.
Okay,
so it's horrible.
You may not want to answer this question.
I'll answer the question.
But
maybe.
Is this an interracial couple?
No.
Because brothers do have bad taste in white.
I was gonna say because brothers do go after the worst white women and then claim like I love her. Nah, you love her credit.
Yeah, she got money, bruh.
Now I can say that this ain't no. This is another thing. This is another thing. It's not a money issue. It's not a credit issue. It's not a privileged issue. I'm not going to say what race they are. But there is nothing that being with her benefits his life.
That you know of.
That I was just about to say that.
Yeah, that you know of.
That I know of.
Can you send a pic to the chat?
I cannot send a pic to the chat.
Can you send a pic to me? I won't say anything.
What am I gonna say? I don't know.
You're backing me into a corner where I don't want to hurt this person's individual's feeling because they may or may not listen to the show.
And you did say what race she was because you said she's like a popsicle, and then you retracted that real quick and said like a lollipop. Now your fat ass knows a popsicle stick is brown, a lollipop stick is white. I ain't never seen no black lollipop stick.
I've had black
white woman.
I've had black lollipop sticks.
Corey,
I was going somewhere.
A lollipop off the ground doesn't count.
That was one time, you son of a monkey. Listen, she's not cute, but it's always filling my timeline. And today, it just kind of really got to me as I was sitting here on time waiting for you two. I was sitting looking and scrolling through my social media, and I'm like, this individual is not good looking.
Corey, what was your first car? What was your first car?
My first car was a 1979 Chevy Monte Carlo coupe.
Was it a hoopty, would you say, or no?
It was a hoopty about towards the end of the time that I owned it because I ran it into the ground because I know nothing about cars.
So, like, did you ever, like, pick up a friend and, like, they rolled with you?
Yeah, all my friends in high school rolled in my car because I was the only one in my group that had a car. They were using me for my wheels.
What if somebody said, hey, Corey, Your car's ugly. It sucks. It has nothing to you. How would you feel?
I would probably say, yeah, I agree with you, because that Chevy Monte Carlo, it did suck. And it was ugly. It was doo-doo ashy brown. Doo-doo ashy brown in the color.
But it made your life beautiful because you had wheels to go.
No, it made my life temporarily beautiful because it made people act like they wanted to be my friend. Just like today.
You said just like today. I don't want to try to be your friend.
Thank you.
I abhor you, and I don't even know what that means.
Thank you,
It just
DA.
feels.
Appreciate
It just feels like it fits.
If someone hated my car, then they can hate my car. But you know, a car is a car. A car isn't a person.
Yeah, but it's relatable though. It's
How is a car relatable to an ugly girl?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
But I don't go around telling everybody, "Oh, look at my hot ride. Look at my dope ass."
A lot
whip.
of people do.
Not me. If
but
it's
he's not
ugly
saying
and a
that.
hoopty, I'm
He's
gonna
saying,
own
"Yo,
that
I
it's
got a
ugly
car."
and a
They're happy
hoopty.
about having a car. They're not saying it's a beautiful car.
I wasn't happy
They're
about
happy
having
to
a car.
have
My
it.
dad was charging me monthly bills on that car, even though it was paid for. You know how hard it was as a 16-year-old to come up with $125?
There's still insurance, you ungrateful bastard.
I worked hard for that car. I deserved it.
Yeah. All I'm saying is it's
hard
relatable.
for his ugly bitch, and he deserves her.
He didn't work hard for her. He was shooting fish in the barrel. He did not work hard for her.
Is he
Hey,
handsome?
bears got to eat too.
Is the dude handsome? Nah, that's a no, Corey.
No, I'm trying to find a way to put this.
Call him an ugly car.
He's homely.
He leveled down.
He's homely.
She leveled up.
Okay, there's always somebody that's like
Okay.
I love.
But the thing is, if he's just one level above her, it don't really matter.
It's not one level. I think that he's several levels above her. He's a handsome young fella. Handsome young fella.
So he's handsome. So he has his pick of the litter. He could have had any girl. So this girl does make him feel good.
He's settled.
Happy.
He's settled because he's lazy. He's settled because he's lazy. That's exactly what he did. And DA, even though, yes, you married up and your wife married down, but you know what? Don't take this to your dome, but you're not a bad looking dude. You know, in the right light, sometimes, you know, you do it for me, but that's when the lights is off.
Lights is off.
Oh, yeah, this is visual.
Turn on my TV light.
All I can see is your teeth. That's all I can see is your teeth.
Damn, that is real. Let me open my eyes.
Open your eyes, fool. I can't see you. All right, we're up on a break. I just had to get that out because that's honestly the way I just felt that. And before we go to break, just real quick, I want to switch gears here, if I may. Just a real quick shout out. 2 of my mentees down at GCU are graduating this Saturday. It's a little bittersweet because these 2 little guys really found their way to weave themselves into the fabric of who I am, and they allowed me to become a part of their lives. So I just want to quickly just say congratulations to my little Zachy, aka the Sniper, and my boy Dirks. I'm happy for them, but it hurts for me to see them go. But I'm excited to see where their lives are going to go from here after they graduate mid-year. So
that's beautiful.
I'm sad. I'm attached to them, and that's what sucks about being down at the college is that you see these kids, you get attached to them, they become you get really involved in who they are and their little personal worlds, and then they go away, and that sucks. These 2 in particular were closer than any other student. I let them too far in, and it was okay. Actually had them on the show during the Fat and Furloughed series earlier in the year in the thick of COVID. So congratulations to Zachy and congratulations to Dirks. You will be missed. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Wearing a mask every time that you are out in public, even if you do not feel sick, is critical to slowing the spread of COVID-19. It's important to wear and care for your mask properly. Your mask should fit snugly and fully cover your nose and mouth. When you take off your mask, avoid touching your face. Store it in a plastic bag when it's not in use, and be sure to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer before and after touching your mask. Let's all do our part to slow the spread of COVID-19. Mask up, Arizona. To stop the spread of infectious diseases, we all need to do our part. When you feel sick, stay home. Avoid going to work, school, or social events. One infected person can spread germs to many other people. Stay home and rest when you are sick. Your friends will thank you, your coworkers will thank you, your classmates will thank you. Do your part, stay healthy, but if you are sick, stay at home. To stop the spread of infectious diseases, we all need to do our part. Wash your hands after coughing or sneezing, using the bathroom, and before and after preparing or eating food. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. If soap and water aren't available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Washing your hands is important because it gets rid of germs and helps prevent them from spreading. Do your part. Wash your hands thoroughly and often.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
Welcome back to the show, everybody, everywhere. I didn't send the pic. I'll do it after the show. I don't have it in my phone. I have to go to my social media and find it. You'll probably disagree with me, though, because I'm picky. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, here from the North Pole with his pipe in hand to tell you about the Afterburn show, R2D2's best buddy in his right leg, Daniel D-Tay St. Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was horrible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the skinny.
Come on, do your Santa. Do your Santa. Start over from the top. Take it from the top.
Yeah, do it.
Right. Yeah, take it from the top.
With the pipe.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is old Satan.
Oh, Santa.
Old Satan.
Oh, Santa.
Wow. Oh, damn. I done ate too much beans, y'all.
Oh,
hey,
Santa.
but yo, if you want to hear me cursing up a storm and farting up a storm and getting on DA because he's on my naughty list and getting on Corey because he's on my naughty list.
Oh, Santa.
Santa's from Mississippi now.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah. Oh, you know, like them Gators, boy. I tell you that their C3PO banjo and the R2D2
Santa.
They all know that if you go to Afterburn at fatguyradioshow.com/Afterburn, you are going to see one hell of a show. I tell you what, I tell you for $3 you can listen, but if you pay $8, you can actually see. And Corey, cut the music real quick, cause and no more fart noises, because this is very important.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news whenever it feels like breaking. The powers that be have discussed something very important and something that is going to impact you very soon. Our new January 2021 Afterburn will be streamed live for free on New Year's Eve.
That's big news. That's big news.
This is unprecedented. It's never been done before. This is the first time we are pulling back the paywall for one show only. And you are going to actually see what it is like to be an elite member.
You know what, D-Tay? I don't mean to interrupt you. Yes.
No.
One show only for a live stream. That's really good. But I just got a text message from the powers of BDB Radio Network.
Oh, hell no.
And this is what the text message says. DA sucks. Quote. Second message. How about we give them a free audio download for listeners and fatnatics that don't stream video? So how about not only will they get the free video stream of the January episode, but they will also get a free access, uncensored, non-edited version of Afterburn on all popular platforms where Fat Guy Radio Show is. iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. This is the way, ladies and gentlemen, for us to say, screw you 2020, and we're giving you our down and dirty for free. All the stuff you hear us talk about is down and dirty. So those of you that like to listen to the show with your kids in earshot, when you see Afterburn pop up in your podcast player, send them little bitties away.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna give it to you like I want DT to give it to me raw. What? I don't understand. Where'd this commercial? This commercial went way left.
This seems like a Fat Guy Radio Show stimulus plan.
It's a Fat Guy Radio Show stimulus plan.
Stimulus plan. At Fat Guy Radio. At fatguyradioshow.com/afterburn. Burn someone you love.
You're
if
welcome.
It's burning, it's earning.
You're welcome. And
Like,
you know
look.
what? We will be remiss. This is what we did. Let's pull the curtain back. Come on, DA. Let's pull them pants down and pull the curtain back. DA, the sun's not out. The show's at night. Primetime show. We literally went to the elite members. We went to the elite group members and we asked their input for all of you that are not elite members, because we wanted to honor the fact that they pay for that stream. So we went to them and asked their opinion, and we would have honored their opinion, and we are honoring their opinion. They said, share it with you all. So if you have an elite member that's a friend, give them a thank you, because they're saying, you know what? We're still paying for January, but we're going to allow the guys, we're going to partner with them to give it to you.
Yeah, I actually saw the tweet of one of them. They said, yes, give it to them for free. They've suffered through the Thursday shows long enough. Let them see what a good show sounds like.
Oh, just got another text message here from BDB Radio Network.
Don't read it. It's next commercial break.
Oh, I'll respond back to them. No, DA's camera's not on a separate signal to be disconnected. All right,
Can't
so
Kanye me.
I can't. So I just told them that I couldn't. DA, they're watching. So Afterburn for January, folks, we're going to give it to you for free. You will stream it on our Facebook page. And you know what, DA? We're going to stream it on YouTube too. Until YouTube shuts it down. Man, you know what? It'll be surprising that the curse-filled, nasty talk, penis flashing video will probably go viral on YouTube when our professional, calm, family friendly content gets booted off.
What content is that?
Thank you, DA. I'm glad you're here. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Afterburn at fatguyradioshow.com/afterburn. We're going to give you a little bit of taste of one episode next year. And we're hoping that you're going to get a little taste and you're going to want some more. Kind of like my relationship with DT. Yeah, I just want a little taste because I know I'm going to want some more.
It's like when crack was first invented and you just give like rocks to everybody.
Please let Afterburn be your crack for 2021, folks. Listen, we hurting. now I'm begging.
Be your crack.
I want to be your
crack.
I want to be your crack. Want to be
yes,
your
I
crack.
do. Yeah.
I want to be your crack.
I want to be your crack.
What else do I have for the show today?
Well, as you look, did you fellas hear that the Galactic Federation is real?
The what?
The Galactic Federation. Let me fill you in. Some scientists in Israel, I didn't even know they had them, said that they've been in contact with the U.S. with aliens. And we are all part of a Galactic Federation. And so I should ask the Star Warian, how do you feel that your light stuff in the sky may be real?
Oh, that's me?
Yeah, that was you.
The Star Warian. Yes.
Never been called Never been called a Star Warian in my life. Don't even know what the hell a Star Warian is.
Do you like Star Wars?
I do, but I've never been addressed as a Star Warian. Never heard that used as us. We are the Star Wars fandom. We don't have a clever nickname like the Trekkies. So
the Trekkies is fire. That's a dope name. So y'all call yourselves what? The Star Wars fans?
It's just the Star Wars fandom.
Nah, Star Warians, because it's like historians, but for Star Wars. That wasn't my question, though. My question is, how do you feel that aliens might exist? And secondly, your world might exist. There might be a trash can in the sky that talks and beeps.
Actually, that's pretty dope, man. I would love a talking and beeping trash can. But R2-D2 is not one of those. He is an astromech.
A talking and beeping trash can. They have those at Home Depot.
Actually, I've seen them.
Yeah, they do.
I was just at Home Depot this week.
I almost got one, but if I connect one more thing to my home Wi-Fi, even though right now I have no Cox services at home.
Why would you get Wi-Fi on your trash can?
I got Wi-Fi on my washer and dryer. Why not?
This is why black people don't have nothing. Corey, how do you feel about extraterrestrial life?
Well, DA, I'm glad you asked. Trump almost spilled the beans that they exist. That's what started this whole thing.
I don't remember that.
If it's the fact that they are out there, hopefully they come friendly. I think that it's going to blow up a whole lot of religious zealots' minds. They're going to be blown. But you know what? It's 2020. Bring it on, bitch. We ain't scared of nothing now.
So that's one thing that the Israeli person did say, or Israeli scientists. They said that Trump almost did disclose it, but they told him no. So Trump legit almost spilled it? How?
I don't know. That was just the buzz that I saw. And then there was a clip that former President Barack Obama was also asked, do aliens exist? And he took the fifth.
I mean, wouldn't he just lie?
No, I just think that it's just going to blow up too many religious people's minds. If there are, I mean, it would be almost unfathomable.
No,
to even consider the fact that we're the only thing that exists in this vast universe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? It'd be stupid to think that we're the only thing that exists in the universe. The only thing that I hope is that it's not an Independence Day type of situation. Yeah. I hope it's more of the, I want it to be more of an ALF situation where they come in peace and they eat our cats.
You just want your butt
I feel like I honestly feel that that's already been the relationship between us and the aliens. And here's the reason why I say that. Because if you think about it, think about Stonehenge. Think about all the pyramids built and the mathematical equations used to actually build these pyramids on the true axis of the Earth. We had that technology back then? No. There are stones that are indigenous to certain plains that are used for giant structures there. Yes, they said that the pyramids were built on the back of the Israelites, but those giant bricks were huge and heavy.
Let my people go.
And you're telling me they use just logs and ropes and people walking them up the. Come on, man. They had to have some kind of help. So I honestly do believe that there were aliens here. Because who just wakes up in the middle of the night and yo, I'm building an effing pyramid today.
Yeah, I'm making a pyramid, yo.
I need 1 million friggin' Jews to help me build this pyramid.
Like, I need a place to lay my head when I die with my jewelry and my kid folks, see?
Not only that, but we're going to go ahead and get these stones from 2 continents over bring them over here.
2 continents,
so we had these Jews just bringing these stones over, and then you gonna use these to build these pyramids. Like, nah, man. The Israelites,
so what the Israelites said is that they said, look, we wants to build these pyramids. You see what I'm saying? We want to get the house set up, you know what I mean? Because old Biddy, she gonna be coming up here pretty soon back from Egypt. So what we gonna do is that we gonna spit at our friends in the sky, the aliens. They gonna come down with their ship of space, and they gonna pick up these big old huge boulders. They gonna drop them over there, and they gonna go up in the shape like this here. And then when my old hag Biddy come home, she ain't gotta complain about sleeping in this tent no more. Now she got a pyramid. That's exactly what the Israelites were saying. I read that in the Bible.
So wait, who was the aunt?
You can suck the life out of a joke like there's no tomorrow, DA. You know that?
That was a joke.
So aliens, DA, you got to believe that they're real. I would believe that they're real because DT explained the Israelite situation. DT, I echo that because there has to be aliens on this planet because there is no way in the world, there's no way in the world that someone that looks the way DA looks is not influenced by some extraterrestrial power.
Hey, I was gonna say Wendy Williams is an alien too.
Yes, she is.
Her suit's just not working. Some days it works, some days it don't. That's why she can't walk.
And when you go into the MIB headquarters and they be monitoring where all the alien leaders are, they got a tracker on Wendy Williams. They got a track on her and Martha Stewart. Both of them. Alien ring leaders.
Martha, though. Martha?
Yeah, can't nobody get that high and still be that calm. You know what I'm saying?
Snoop Dogg?
I was gonna say, how is Snoop Dogg that skinny all his life? Nah, bruh.
Alien. And dude, Demi Lovato. How you sing like that? That is not of this world. Alien.
I don't know about Demi. That's a little stretching. She may be from Florida.
Alien.
But not an alien.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Crackhead.
Oh, come on.
My bad.
She's going to a class.
She already went through it, but she need to go back.
That's true.
She need to take the second semester.
She failed the first semester. She's not graduating this Saturday.
Nah. She need to go to summer school in the winter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store, now with more. Open now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt through our swag merch store, your purchase supports our small, independently owned business. fatguyradioshow.com/store. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Look us up, follow, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show, and when they ask you what's it all about, through your mask, tell them. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
what's good?
Doug the DA Andrew,
holla,
and my little brother DJ Little D in absentia.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra, skinny people. Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. See you at the top. Good night.